Hello, welcome to Kat Sara Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's yoga class is for when you need to slow down. So maybe you've been busily rushing around in your life and you need to take a break and have a breather. Maybe there's one particular aspect of your life where you need to take your foot off the acceleration and slow down. So this class is going to help you by looking at lots of calming poses and meditative poses, which will help you find your natural sense of being centered and peaceful and calm without even trying. So today we're going to need some rolled up blankets, and I've used 3 here. They're going to go in a row because I want it to be quite a thick roll. You might have a duvet that you can roll, or maybe one of those foam rollers which is about this size which you can use. So you might need to improvise. Take your time to go and find that now, and I will see you on the mat. So we're starting off in a comfortable cross-legged position. If you find that your knees are a lot higher than your hips when you sit cross-legged, sitting up on a support can help, like a yoga block or a firm cushion or a rolled up blanket. And you might like to use this traditional cross-legged position or this alternative, which I quite like to use. So taking a moment here just to close your eyes and focus on your breath. Observe the sensation of your breath as it flows in and as it flows out. And as you inhale, shrug your shoulders right up to your ears. Exhale them down your back. And repeat a couple more times, inhaling, shoulders up. Spine is long. Exhale down. Last one. Settle your shoulders down your back. Be aware of how your body feels. Be especially aware of the earth underneath your body, the supports, the mat, the sensation of sitting and resting upon the surface of the earth. Even noticing your hands in contact with your knees or thighs and feeling their warmth and their weight and feeling grounded through there too. Check in with your face and your jaw, your lips, teeth and tongue, and relax them. Notice the natural path of your breath, whether it flows in through your nostrils or maybe in through your mouth. Whereabouts in your body your breath naturally settles. And notice the sensation of your breath as it leaves your body too. Totally accepting of how your body feels and how your breath is just now. And we're going to begin to link some movement to the breath. So on your inhalation, shine your chest forward, tip your hips forward. You might find that you can deepen through the curve of your lower back. Lift your chin, feel space around your throat, and then exhale as you round, sending all your breath out. Inhale, shine your chest forward, roll your shoulders back, tip your pelvis forward if you can, and exhale round. If you do feel stiff in your lower back, I would recommend sitting up on a block or a cushion. You'll find that gives you more mobility in the pelvis. Inhale, shine, and exhale, round. Come back to the center, change the cross of your legs, and then inhaling, shining your chest forward, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin to expose your throat, but don't let your head flop back. Exhale round, sending every last drop of breath out. Having the sense that as you send all the breath out, you're making space in your body, in your mind, to draw in a new breath. Exhale, create space. Inhale, draw in a fresh, new, slow down breath. Last round. And come back to centre. If you're sitting up on a block or a cushion, take it away. So you're sitting directly on your mat now. Bring your legs out in front. Walk your feet towards you. And you might be just on your tippy toes. Hug your knees in. Maybe see if you can lift your toes and balance in cosmic egg pose. So if you've lifted up your toes, you'll feel that you're very slightly on the back edges of your sit bones, and you can round over. And we're just going to breathe here. You might have your toes on the floor to help steady you. Just having a few breaths, eyes closed, observing how you feel. You might be slightly rocking forwards and backwards. And you might feel some of your muscles naturally engaging, naturally releasing to keep you balanced. Just observe that. Think of softness in your core, but you may well feel the muscles of the pelvic floor just working. They'll just work as hard as they need to and then release just automatically as you focus on that sense of softness. Your body finding its natural balance. Observe these sensations. Cosmic egg pose is a meditative pose. Bringing your senses inwards. Sense withdrawal, focusing on your natural center, that calm place, feeling like you're floating. Check in with your face and jaw, they are relaxed. You are connected. Last breath here, slowly let your feet drift down to the earth. And bring your legs out in front of you. Soles of the feet together, quite a good distance from your body, into seated star pose. So for your seated star pose, you might want to sit up on a block or a cushion if you're feeling any kind of strain in your lower back, or if you feel like you're slightly on the back edges of your sit bones, then do sit up on that support. Move the flesh of the buttocks out of the way so you can really feel your sit bones in contact with the earth. Relax your shoulders, taking a few breaths here. Maybe your eyes are closed, being aware of the place where your upper eyelid meets the lower eyelid in each eye. Feeling as though you are breathing wide and full into your chest. And focusing how your body is feeling. And then with a lovely tall spine, exhaling your chin towards your chest. Inhale, look up and over one shoulder. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhale, look up and over the other shoulder. Just continuing here with your breath for a few rounds. Make this the last round. Bring your head back to center, head, neck and spine aligned. Have a few lovely shoulder shrugs and circles. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, hinge forward at your hips, rounding over. Breathing here. So we're looking for the stretch in the lower back, the outer thighs maybe, the outer hip area. If you feel the stretch in those areas and also in your inner thighs, that's okay. You've got quite tight inner thighs, which is fine. We're stretching them out. But if you only feel this in your inner thighs, just bring your feet forward in front of your body a little more. Slowly come back up Close your knees together like a book and let your legs come out in front of you. So we're coming into Dandasana pose. So if you find that when you extend your legs out, if you have them straight, you're slightly rocking backwards on the back edges of your sit bones, then bend your knees. And this will allow you to center yourself on your sit bones. You might also like to sit up on a block, which again helps you to be centered and not rocking backwards on your sit bones. You might still need a knee bend, that's okay. Move the flesh of the buttocks out the way so you can really feel your sit bones grounding down and in contact with the floor. And be aware of how you feel. Stay connected with your breath. Continue to observe your breath as it flows in. And as it flows out, knees and toes are pointing straight up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, float your arms up. Feel all that lovely length through your spine. And exhale, drift your hands down. Bend your knees, bringing your thighs towards your belly. And then inquire into tipping forwards to the front edges of your sit bones. And you might need to bend your knees a little bit more, but eventually you'll be able to meet the thighs with the belly. And then you can round over. So as long as your belly is on your thighs, allow your upper body to round. Completely surrendering here. And then slowly lengthening yourself back upright again. Bend your right knee and bring your foot in towards you. Bring your right foot to the inside edge of your left thigh. You might be able to cross your foot over to the outside edge of the left thigh. But if this has caused you to rock backwards on your sit bones, then sit up on a block. You can bend this lower leg a little bit more, but obviously because if your legs are crossed, there's a limit to how much you can bend that up. If you do find that you can't center on your sit bones with your top leg crossed, then just stay here with your foot against your thigh. And this knee can be bent a little bit, that's fine. Inhale, lengthen. Lift the arms and exhale, twist towards your bent leg. And then dropping your chin down towards your chest. Breathing into your belly. So this twist, the half lord of the fishes, we're just doing a sense withdrawal version of this twist where we drop the chin. And even just slightly curling your shoulders in towards your bent knee. Checking in with your face and jaw, lips, teeth and tongue, that they are soft and relaxed. Lovely, one more breath here. Lengthen your spine, rotate yourself back to center, back to Dandasana, legs out in front. Let's just have a little arm raise here, inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhale, float fingertips down. And then bending your left knee, bringing the left foot in. And it might just work in towards the inner edge of the right leg, or you might be able to cross it over. Stay centered on your sit bones and lengthened up the back of the body. Always sit up on something higher if you're finding that you're tipping backwards. Sit up on a little block cushion, even a little footstool or something if you need. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist. Hug your left knee in towards you. And then dropping your chin, bringing your back arm around, just really relaxing in towards that left knee. Rounding your shoulders slightly. Breathing here. One more lovely breath. And rotate back to center. Let your legs come out in front again. We're coming into our Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend again. So nice and centered down the middle of your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, inquire into hinging forward. If your belly's already on your thighs, you can round over. If you need to give them a little bend, to bring your belly to the thighs. That's fine. Round over. And slowly come back up. And then bringing the soles of the feet together, but this time really close in towards you. And I'm still sat up here on the block. You can inquire as to whether that feels best for you, or maybe you can take it away and feel a bit more of a deeper stretch in the inner thighs here. So this is our cobbler's pose or butterfly pose, and we're aiming for the inner thigh stretch here. Again, you might like to move flesh of the buttocks out of the way. And this pose is a meditative pose. So simply by being here with your body in this position, soles of the feet connected, you begin to feel that sense of withdrawal from the world, of focusing inwards in a place of calm. So as you breathe here, just notice how you feel. Relaxing into your face and jaw. Relaxing your lips, teeth and tongue. All your awareness is with the sensation of your breath. And maybe if it feels right for your body, you can hinge forward at your hips and round over. Listen to your body and see what your body is telling you, whether it prefers you to be lengthened up or rounded over. And breathe. And if you've rounded over, slowly lengthen up. Close your knees together like a book. If you're sitting on any support, take it away now so you're directly on the mat. We're coming back to Cosmic Egg. So walking your feet towards you, hugging your knees and rounding over again. You might have your tippy toes on the floor, or they might be lifted. So last few breaths here, bring your feet down to the floor, come into a comfortable seat. So then we're going to take the rolled up blankets and make a sort of a sausage shape that you're going to lean back on. You might not need it so long as this, it depends on your height. You want to make sure that your head's supported, and you'll see in just a moment. So then from here, bringing your bottom to the edge of your roll, knock your knees together, toes turn in, heels turn out. And we're extending back, then bringing soles of the feet together and knees fall open. So we are in our reclined butterfly pose. And head is supported. If you need a bit of extra length on your roll, then just grab that, grab another cushion. And it's a lovely supported back bend, open through the hips. So this is a very deep and luscious stretch, but if it feels like too much for your hips, then take some support like cushions or yoga blocks and place them underneath your thighs, underneath your knees. You want to really wedge them in there so that gravity isn't pulling your hips open as much. And I would definitely recommend that if you are a breastfeeding mum as well, so we don't want to overstretch the ligaments of the pelvis. We want to feel this lovely stretch in the inner thighs, across the abdomen, but not in the joint of the pubic bone. And you can roll your shoulders back. It's a beautiful, wonderfully opening stretch for your chest. Chin tucks in slightly towards your chest so the back of your neck is long. Your supported back bend. We've done lots of forward bending poses in this class because they are calming. Back bends are energizing. And we're looking to calm any frantic energy. So that's why the back bend for this class is supported. So you are completely relaxing into it. Still feeling beautifully open, but absolutely supported, connected with the earth. As if you could just melt. So here, focus on your breath. Focus on the sound of your breath. And listen intently to the sound of your breath. Any other sounds that you can detect, just let them wash over you. And bring your awareness again back to the sound of your breath. All your awareness is with your sense of hearing. And all your awareness is with the sound of your breath. And you might wish to stay here a little longer, and that's okay. You could just have a little reach and pause the video so you can extend this resting position. And join us again when you're ready. Using your hands to help you, close your knees together like a book. Let your knees knock together just for a moment, toes turn in, heels turn out. And then slowly rolling off the side of your roll, coming over onto your side and into this fetal position, hugging your knees in, feeling that lovely stretch for the lower back. And again, a counter stretch to that beautiful open back bend that you've just been feeling. A couple of breaths here. Feeling so calm and centered. Slowly use the strength of your arms to make your way up to sitting. And find a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. And if you've enjoyed this video, then please do hit the thumbs up button below, because it helps me to get this video shown to more people. And if you are new to the channel, then please subscribe so you'll get notified if you hit the little bell when I release a new video. Also, if you're interested in having any online private tuition classes with me where I can make you a personalised programme of yoga, then have a look in the description box below for my website. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.